I made this video today for those of you who feel as though you fell in love with the right person, and then because they betrayed you or something happened, the relationship ended. And now you're in a place where you still talk with them, you're still talking about that you miss each other, and there seems to be an equal desire on both people's part to make amends and to make this relationship work. Usually, I tell people if they're an ex, don't try and go back with them. And the reasons are many. But the number one reason is if you break up with somebody, there is a good reason and a good chance the relationship was really broken, that it could never communicate well, or that it had severe problems up front that were never dealt with. And I'm going to stand by that because I do think part of deciding the questions I want you to ask yourself are if those have been resolved. Because if they haven't been resolved, then you're going to set yourself up to get into a relationship again where the same thing happens, and you don't want it to happen again. So if you are going to go back with an ex, or you are considering it, I'm going to suggest that you ask yourself these 5 questions. And the first one is, what has your ex been doing in the past year? I'm asking that because I want to know exactly what they've been doing. Have they righted the wrongs they made in the past? Are they still trying to do the same thing, drink or go out all night and then date other people and then come home in the morning hungover? I mean, I want you to ask yourself if they are the same person. Supposedly, none of us are. We change in about every 7 years. Where is your ex with their change and growth? Number 2, where are they in the process of remorse? If it was their fault that it ended, are they able to come back to you and apologize and tell you, I am so sorry I hurt you, and talk about openly and honestly what they did and how they understand that hurt you and why you feel the way you do about possibly going back to them. Remorse is an important step in healing and going forward, and it's important they show that and they're able to communicate it verbally to you so you both can heal and mend. Thirdly, have they changed their environment? If your ex is still hanging out with the same crowd, the people who got them or supported what they did to you, then nothing's changed, and you should definitely not go back to them. However, if they've changed friends, if they've come to their senses, if they've matured and been able to see that the people who they circled themselves were actually part of the people sabotaging their own personal growth and their growth with you, then I think the relationship has a chance. 4, is their approach to the relationship different this time? Are they willing to go to counseling? Are they willing to say what the problem was, own their part of it, and not force or try to blame you, but rather listen to you about why you reacted the way you did in the past? This is very important, especially if you're convinced you love this person and you do want it to work out in the future. It's important that you both can come to some terms about what happened in the past and that you both understand you need to make changes. And lastly, do they have defined goals for the relationship? Are you part of their vision? Are they willing to do what it takes? If they want a family, are they willing to negotiate with you what that will look like? Are they willing to do their fair share? These are great questions to ask yourself no matter who you're going to end up with, but especially if it's an ex. Because what happens with an ex is that during that separation, a lot of memories fill that space. And most of us try to glamorize it. We try to see the best in the person. Some people who are really hurt only see the worst. But if this is someone you love, and someone you think that you actually have a chance with, and they feel the same way, then please always do what is best in your self-interest and go through these questions and be honest with them, and then go over your answers with your ex prior to dating again and trying to make it work. I hope this helps all of you out there who are afraid that you broke up with the very person you love the most. If you are going to get back with them, remember it's going to take extra work, especially establishing trust. Have a fantastic day.